What's going on, y'all boys? Welcome back to another raw uncut video. It is currently 8:54 on a Saturday. I still got my coffee, but I have to come on here and talk to you guys about the mental side of trading and why your brain is unprofitable. And what I mean by this is you can know all of the strategies, you can know all of the technical analysis, you could have watched every YouTube video on the surface of trading. But if you don't know the certain psychology things you need to do and the certain rules you need to set and how your brain works when it comes to this trading stuff, you are going to forever be unprofitable. And this can go for multiple different things. Whether that's the risk is too much for you and your brain's just triggered on that. Whether it's the trade itself, you can't watch the trade because it messes with your psychology, so you might need to set and forget. Or there's these kinds of things, right? But then there's the deeper surface. The deeper surface that nobody really talks about, and that's you being comfortable with where you're at and not admitting it. You need to get so uncomfortable with where you're at, you will do anything to change it. When you're drowning in water, you don't sit there and think, well, it's fine, no. You're going to kick, swing, and punch your way until you can get air. And if you can't, you know you're going to die. You've got to think about your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations as the same thing. You can't be comfortable. You can't be doing all these things that a profitable trader will do and then mentally go and sabotage yourself to keep yourself unprofitable and then blame it on the market makers or blame it on your mentor for a bad strategy or blame it on... No, bro. You genuinely just can't get past the mental capacity that you can earn the things that you want and desire. You don't have the mental capacity to believe that you are worthy of earning those things or obtaining those things. And that's where the mental switch has to change, where it's not even you're not able to, it's the fact that you already can. And if you can switch that to you already can, brother, everything is going to be way much easier. Everything's going to be way smoother. Everybody's going to already be looking at you like you have money, not because you do, but because of how you simply carry yourself and you're not moving in a scarce mindset. You have to think in extreme abundance with everything, whether that be money, whether that be your skills, whether that be your luck, whether that be your gratitude. You have to think in ultimate abundance. You have to think no matter what happens, this is not the end, and I will be blessed with more and more because I know if I keep doing what I'm doing and I keep pushing and pushing, regardless, I'm going to figure this out. People will be so stressed on daydreaming and figuring out their best dream, and they won't figure out what they need to do to get there. This happened to me a lot with trading, and once again, here I go with using me as an example because I'm the best example for myself because shit, brother, I learned from what I live. You get what I'm saying? So for me, it's with this trading thing. I used to sit there in my bed before I would go to bed, and I would think about, well, damn, if I get 20 accounts and I make $300 trades every day for the next year, dude, I could be making $1 million years. This is going to be so easy. This is going to be so smooth. Mind you, I had never passed an eval before in my life. And I was already thinking like this, right? Because I'm already imagining all the great things that can come from this trading thing. But then, as soon as I get an eval, what do? I full port the eval thinking that my one trade is going to make my full dream come true. No, that dream comes from the years of dedication, consistency, and determination to grow as a trader. And it's the same with anything. An athlete doesn't just go play one game and then boom, they're in the big leagues. No, it's 15, 20 years of simply just growth. Bro, no reward, just growth. And then just maybe they get that reward of being in college or being a pro or whatever the high stake of that sport is. But it's a matter of doing everything it takes and pushing yourself over that line of self-sabotage, over that line of comfortability that you aren't even telling yourself about. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing to be blessed and to be thankful and to have gratitude for the situation you're in and to feel that for everybody around you. But brother, you have to be so sick of your situation that you are willing to do whatever it takes to change it. You have to feel like you are suffocating in this position. You need to feel like you are suffocating and you can't breathe, and if you don't breathe, you are going to die. You need to be so driven to get out of this position that it doesn't matter who's trying to stop you. You can't even stop you. You're going to get there regardless. A crackhead can tell themselves, I'm not going to smoke crack anymore. But soon as that urge for that next fix or whatever comes, that crackhead's going to do whatever it takes to get that crack. And then they're going to get high again. Then they're going to say, well, next time I won't do it, blah, blah. And then they're going to get that same fix again. You're doing the same thing with your dreams. You're saying, well, I'm going to chase my dreams. I'm going to lock in. And then you get that little itch to just chill, relax, not do shit, sabotage yourself. You're like, well, it's fine. I can just go a few more years in this position. I'm not in a rush. It's all good. I got time. You have the least amount of time. That's the last thing you have, and nobody knows when they're going to be gone. So start working now and quit self-sabotaging yourself, holding yourself back, and stopping yourself from being extremely great. You're the only one that can stop you, and you're the only one that is stopping you. So quit blaming everything around you, quit self-sabotaging, and get your head out of your ass, bro, and genuinely start working. Like, you can do everything in the world. You can literally do anything, bro. And you're the reason you're not doing anything. It's not your mom, it's not your dad, it's not your upbringing, it's not how much money you have, it's not your car, it's not the girls you got. No, it's simply you not doing what it takes for you to get to where you need to get to. So get off your ass, lock in, and figure this shit out, bro. Quit holding yourself back, quit self-sabotaging, and quit being yourself's biggest obstacle. Alright, y'all boys, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I just wanted to come on here at fucking 9:04, I guess, and talk about this. But I just feel like it's super important to know, because I see it in myself, I see it in the people around me, that they are genuinely the ones holding themselves back, and they think it's stuff around them, they think it's their situation, they think it's the lamest one I hear all the time is, it's my mental health. Bro, I'm sorry, welcome to America, bro. Welcome to Earth, brother. Everybody got that shit. Everybody got that shit. So, like, I don't know what motherfuckers want from motherfuckers, but everybody and their great grandma got that shit. So, let's just move past the mental health thing. We're all struggling with it. I understand. I even struggle with it. I got homies that struggle with it. I got family that struggle with it. But we can't let that be the excuse of why we can't be great when even the greats are struggling with it too. We're no different than them. They're no different than us. We got this, and we can do literally whatever we want. We need to keep pushing that in our minds, regardless of our mental health. We got to keep pushing that through our minds, regardless of our situation. And we got to keep pushing that through our minds, regardless of any excuses we have, okay? And that's simply how we're going to get through this. I'm not going to say it's easy. I'm not going to say it's not easy. But what I am going to say is we got to get through this regardless. All right? And that's point blank period. But thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys whenever I see you guys. Today we're uploading 2 videos, hence the coffee, hence the early time, hence the locked-in abilities of me right now. Alright? Shout out Indiana Hoosiers. We're coming for the ship. We're coming for that ring, baby. And I will see you guys whenever I see you guys. Peace.
Man, let's get it started. Right outside, I'm going crazy. I turned up the party. Wash your face on my wrist. That's that brand new Cardi. Top space on my list. Is that brand new Rari? Yeah, why that?